What up, investors? What up, traders? Ken here from Dyslexic Investor, and we got another juicy Wall Street Bets gains, literally within like 15 minutes, making $7,000, turning 500 into 7,000. Basically, this is due to President Trump having a press conference towards the end of the day on Friday. You can kind of see here where the gain was made. Kind of, again, crazy trading in the week, but let's go ahead and jump into the story here. So this is again for your boys at Wall Street Bets, or WSB for short. So basically this individual bought SPY calls, and he thankfully put a screenshot up. Like a lot of people don't. You see a lot of people who say that they got $7,000, $10,000, but they never post accurate screenshots and things like that. And he actually does say that look at the expiration. Basically, this was expiring that on the Friday the 13th. You can see, so it says March 13th, 2020. He bought the 270 calls at basically 5 cents, and then sold it for 70 cents, basically 14 minutes later, about 2 or 3 minutes before the close. So we can kind of look at here on the chart. So basically he bought that exactly in around, let's just call 345. So it has already made a pretty move. So he basically bought it here into basically here. So again, a huge move. He didn't get the full length of it, but literally did nearly a 40 banger. He said that when it jumped up to 270 right before the close. Let's actually bring this down to like a minute chart so we can kind of see this just a little bit better. And like this thing is just, so when a stock moves like this, and again, this is one heck of a move, ladies and gentlemen. An 8%, nearly a 9% move in the markets in one day. That is bonkers. This market, this type of movement doesn't happen over a year sometimes, depending on what year you look at. Like the 8% move is huge in a day. So looking at it a little more in detail, so he said he bought it around, like, so right about this area he bought here. So let's put a little line. Let's draw a circle. I like circles. Circles are ovals, sorry. He bought right in here. Then he held it. I don't know if he didn't say if he looked on a chart or anything, or if he just held it to watch the P&L go up. So basically what's happening is this option is closing this Friday. So basically he has 15 minutes for this option to close. And if it's out of the money right now, but it was working its way in the money. Again, if he was in the money, he was going to get executed, most likely a margin call, and then having to buy the shares, 100 shares of SPY and so forth. If he did it in SPX, it would have been cash settled. All right, so basically went from basically here all the way here. So he probably got out on this little dip up here, and that's when it actually took off, because that's when I bet you a majority of people oh my bad, let me get back out of here. So basically, again, somewhere in here, that is a heck of a move. So we're just going to take the low to high, and just this move itself is, well, it's only saying 4%, but that is a substantial move. It looks really small comparison to everything. Great little return. So if we go back to, basically he filled 100 of them. So basically for $500 at a price of $5 per options, and then selling them for selling all the rest of the 100 at 70 cents, or which would be $70, and so making a very juicy return from $500 to $7,000 in 14 minutes, and that's a great title. Very great. That took a lot of cojones to do this trade, because again, the president could have said something completely negative and it could have gone completely the other way, but again, yes, it was $500, but he could have lost all $500. That being said, very risky trade. He literally did it on expiring that day of 15 minutes left. Really, really risky, and it definitely deserves a lot of kudos here on the Wall Street Bets forum on doing something so bold and negligent. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching. This is Ken from the Dyslexic Investor, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace.